Is all right, guys. You're here for the Shake, Rattle, and Roll tour. How's the road been treating you so far?
So far, it's a road life.
The road life?
Yes.
What's that like in 2018 compared to back in the 80s?
Well, you just try to keep it between the ditches, that's all.
And tonight, you guys are going to be crowning the comedy champions, I hear?
Yes, we are. We have a few guys I hope will show up and then get into this thing and see. We're going to play the game over there tonight.
The game?
The game.
What's
the comedy game?
The comedy game. What's the comedy game for Jonathan Joss and the Honky Tonk Man like?
John, tell them what it's all about.
Man, it's all about putting a smile on people's faces. I mean, you know everything that's going on. You know, between a wrestler and an old cartoon, hey, we're going to put a smile on your face, you know, have a good cold one, and, you know, we're going to shake it, we're going to rattle it, and then, you know, we're going to roll with it. And roll it tonight at the Worst Beer Garden. If you want to win tickets to see the Shake, Rattle, and Roll tour, call in 337-706-0111. We have the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time in the building. We have John Redcorn himself. I can't believe I'm standing here. There's a hole in my pocket where my money should go. There's a hole. There's a big old hole.
We were playing it earlier. They're both here. And there's Cody. He's playing it right now. Honky Tonk Man, though, I want to ask you, you're the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. I know this because I grew up watching you, and it's just a fact.
You know it because I said it so much on TV, you started to believe it.
And
it's like My Pillow thing.
Yeah.
You know, the more you say it, the more people believe it.
Wait, the My Pillow doesn't work?
I don't know. I don't have one, so I can't say.
You got other guys coming out here saying they're the greatest Intercontinental Champion.
Everybody's the greatest of something.
Yeah, no, it's the Honky Tonk Man for sure.
Well, at least I'm not. I didn't say I was a 60-minute man. Woo!
Well, I know that if someone gets one of your shirts these days, though, that helps you get a lot of hot chicks, I heard.
That's what yes, it does. If you get one of those shirts, I guarantee you'll pick up chicks that are willing and ready.
For whatever, Cody. Cody's asking for what? Whatever, Cody.
You saw my ad on Twitter,
yeah.
I think. Yeah,
I did. I saw it. I said, "Oh, I got to get one of those." Although I'm a taken man, but I still want one just to have that out there. Jonathan Joss is here. I didn't know you won a Grammy.
As Native American Music Award.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like a Grammy but with an N.
Okay, so an Grammy, and Jonathan Joss is here. He's a great musician, and also you probably know him from King of the Hill, John Redcorn. You taught me everything I know about Texas and made me love Texas, so appreciate that.
You're very welcome. It's all true, man. Texas is a big place, and they only have one Indian.
Yeah, it's only John Redcorn. And I also saw on YouTube, you guys do a lot of great stuff. You guys get with charities and get people aware about a bunch of things, and you were on YouTube making people aware of really a terrible epidemic, people going #2 in the shower.
You know what, I have a little boat in Marina del Rey, and for some reason people just don't have the concept is that you don't crap in the shower. I mean, nobody wants to be stomping the corn, after you when you're in there. I mean, you want to stay clean, but there's a place for that, and the shower is not one of them.
No,
I mean, we all have difficulties. I mean, if you know someone that's close to you and they have the problem of just, wanting to stomp the corn in the shower, please ask them not to.
See, that's a great public service from Jonathan Joss here on the Alan Michaels Show on 103.7 The Game. Stomping the corn. I never heard it called that, but I've never done it myself, so I'm glad I don't know about it. That sounds awful. That sounds Did that ever happen in the locker rooms in the WWF back in the day, Honky Tonk Man?
I don't know. I didn't hang around in the locker room watching the guys in the shower.
Woo!
There was a lot of things that happened, yes.
Yes, they did. But you were walking around with a guitar, and I was a kid watching you, and I always thought you were the cool guy, the guy I wanted to be, but they always made you out to be the bad guy. And I feel like
I was a good bad guy.
Yeah, they always make the guy with the guitar out to be the bad guy. They got a guy with a guitar now walking around, and they're saying he's the bad guy.
I don't understand this. I've asked a couple of people, and no one can tell me why. The fans are supposed to be like really smart.
Yeah.
The fans know everything.
They do.
The fans are more pros than we are.
Because the internet.
I guess they call them, what is smarks?
Smarks. Yeah.
Smart marks.
He's one of those.
Oh,
Cody.
Is that what he is? Okay, tell me why they don't ever bring a guy back with bagpipes. They never bring a guy back with a snake. They never bring back a dragon. They never bring back a They never bring those people back. They never bring back the biggest arms in the world, brother. But they bring people back and give them guitars.
Always.
Why?
I think because it works, maybe.
So you're telling me the other rooms didn't work?
Oh, they did, but I think that is just the age-old. Someone laid the groundwork a long time ago, I think, and there's a whole
I don't
template.
understand it, but if they want to bring a guy back with a guitar, why don't they just call me back?
There you go.
You know.
Took it back to the original.
Exactly.
I tell you, Honky Tonk, it's the same thing. I had the same problem. And people want world peace.
Yeah.
They want things to be better. Well, just get some more Indians.
That's all. That's all. You know, we
peace.
had a very famous Indian in the WWE, Chief Jay Strongbow.
Uh-huh.
He was an Italian. He wasn't even an Indian.
We're here with the Honky Tonk Man and Jonathan Joss.
Wait a minute.
Look, the wrestling is not fake.
No.
And I said it the other night. It's the people that are in it that's fake.
Yeah.
I see Honky Tonk limping around here. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, that could be fake.
Yeah. They slam somebody down on the concrete. Oh, well, that's not real. It's not real concrete.
Yeah, some people just can't believe what they're seeing when they see greatness. That's what I think.
Well, I guess. I don't know. I don't, if I was so great, I guess my phone would be ringing all the time for work. But,
but you're shake, rattle, and rolling all up and down the country.
I'm like I told the one guy that's not with us anymore. I said he's just a washed out old bag of a wrestler. Yeah.
But people are still coming to see the Honky Tonk Man live tonight at the Worst Beer Garden.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. It's a fun show.
Yeah.
We have a great time with it. John joined up with us, and it's been fun, and he likes it. He enjoys doing it, and the fans know that. You were out last night doing the...
Yeah, we did a Parks and Recreation, a little trivia contest about the Worst Beer Garden. It was an amazing
thing.
They
had a turn-away crowd there to watch,
wonderful.
to do that last night.
That's awesome.
He surprised the audience, and they had a great time.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I saw that on social media this morning. You showed up last night.
Love Louisiana. Did Mag 7 up in St. Francisville. So if there's any Magnificent 7 family out there who want to come out and say hello to me.
Yes, Magnificent 7, of course. Jonathan Joss has been Parks and Rec. And, of course, John Redcorn is what I know you from. And I had to ask you personally today, did Big Mountain Fudge Cake ever play live?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, I missed that, and there's nothing on the internet for that. I want to see that.
It was a fun thing. I mean, how John got his band was basically was an opportunity for me to pitch something to the writers that was actually funny.
Oh, hilarious.
As opposed to me climbing in and out of a window. But, you know, we all have that dream, and John had that dream. I mean, you know, he was a roadie, and he toured with Wing. So his opportunity to finally put a band together was an opportunity of a lifetime. And he had to do it, man. You know, he had to get money for the things he wants to buy.
Of course, you need it. You need money, or else you're going to die.
You die. Exactly.
And, of course, Tom Petty, a part of Big Mountain Fudge Cake.
God bless him.
Man.
God bless him, Tom, wherever you're at.
Of course, man. So, very musical edition here of the Alan Michaels Show, man. That's how we try to do it every single day. And Honky Tonk, man, I just have to ask you, man, I don't even think you need to go in, but do you think that Hall of Fame they're going to come calling soon? Because I'll lobby every day until they cancel this show.
You know, I don't sit home and wait on that 203 area code to pop up on my phone. It's just something I don't do every day. If it comes along again, it came along once, and I was doing something else and couldn't do it. And they don't like the idea of anyone saying no to them. And I did, and that's. To them, I guess I've been put in purgatory now, and I'm finished and done and over. And they keep bringing guitars back without me.
Oh yeah, well
that kind of tells the story.
I never say never, especially when we're so vocal these days, and we're going to be lobbying for the Honky Tonk Man until they put him in. And
he deserves to be be there, folks.
Yes, absolutely. That Hall of Fame of the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
yes. You get a discount at Denny's with that.
You do?
Well, maybe. I'm
Superbird?
not sure. I know you can sell the ring on eBay, and if I get it, I'm going to sell it.
The Honky Tonk Man is always spitting hot fire, and you know, millions of wrestling podcasts these days, everyone has one, but you had one of the first ones. I remember listening to it.
Yes, very cutting edge, first one ever.
Way ahead of its time.
Way too far ahead of its time, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah. So far ahead of its time, we didn't get picked up by any sponsors or anything like that, and eventually, you know, I was doing 110,000 live listeners on the show every week, and which is not bad for a wrestling podcast. And we didn't get picked up doing anything. I tried to make it a little bit different than wrestling. I would use, I used some people from different walks of life on there, and not just about wrestling. I had Ken Shamrock on one time. We didn't talk about wrestling. We talked about the UFC. I had one of the guys on from this thing called Battle Cats or something. It's I think like a cartoon character type people, and I had one of those kids on from that vampire TV show. The kids, the girls all knew it. I don't know what it was. Twilight kid. He was on there, and you know, I had Billy Corgan on once, and really good shows that didn't talk a lot about wrestling.
Oh, they were entertaining though. They were great.
Especially after I had about 20 beers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the last half hour of the show, it got pretty nasty.
Is that what it's going to be like tonight at the Worst Beer Garden?
Yes, it's going to be nasty. I tell you, I have some stories. You asked about locker room. I have the behind-the-scenes stuff that people just cannot believe. Hollywood cannot write this script that I have, because it's all true. It's like a fantasy that does come true. You know, fellas, we can't be dropping our needles now inside the backs of the toilets anymore. We're going to lose the building.
And other stories that we cannot tell here on 103.7 The Game and 103.7thegame.com. But Honky Tonk, man.
Let me tell you now. I say this because back then the steroids were legal.
Oh, yeah.
Brother, you know, biggest arms in the world.
Yeah.
It was legal back then.
Yeah, and I don't see why it's not now. I'm all for Barry Bonds and everybody putting whatever they want in them to get all the home runs.
It was legal back then for those guys.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on.
I don't fault anybody for just trying to get bigger and badder. Some people need to be that big, and others just need to be.
Look, he can tell you. He doesn't go out on the reservation too often anymore, but there's things legal out there that's pretty good too.
Oh yeah,
want to make a bet?
Honky Tonk Man, Jonathan Joss will be live tonight at the Worst Beer Garden, 6 p.m. You could be there too. We're opening up the phone lines the rest of the hour, 337-706-0111. Get in, and Cody will give you 2 pair of tickets to see the Shake, Rattle, and Roll Tour. Honky Tonk Man, Jonathan Joss, it has been an absolute honor. We'll see you later tonight. Cannot wait.
It's going to be good.
Come on out, Mag 7 family. Come say hello.
Yes, you magnificent 7 fam. And also, we'll see a champion comedian crowned tonight. I love good competition.
Yeah, we're going to crown somebody. Somebody's going to get crowned for sure. I can promise you that.
Not with a guitar.
I don't know if it's Crown Royal or what.
I want to get tequila.
It's going to be Crown Cola coming up. Later tonight, the Worst Beer Garden. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much.
It's going to be the game.
Yes.